We are back with our Week 7 win-loss prediction. I'm sorry about Week 6. It was kind of a crazy week. Next thing I know, it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it was like, why do it at this point? Again, I've been meaning to do these all week, but we're going to get into it now. Let's go over and see who gets the W going into Week 8. Man, the Broncos and Saints, they play tonight. This is the first time I've gotten this out prior to the game. I'm going to take the Broncos to win the game after winning 3 straight. I believe it was the Broncos dropped an L, but the Saints have dropped 4 in a row. They've lost their quarterback. They've lost Rashid Shaheed. I mean, they are just taking lumps on the chin, and I don't think they recovered this season at all. After starting 2-0, having the best offense in the National Football League, they are going to lose today's game and go to 2-5, dropping 5 in a row. And it is going to be a tragic season for the Saints. That's why it's not how you start, it's how you finish. The Detroit Lions, this one is tough here. No bias at all. The loss of Aidan Hutchinson is going to hurt our team. Lions fans don't seem to believe that it's going to be that big of a deal, and I disagree. The dude was on pace to win Defensive Player of the Year. He has accounted for 50% of our sacks, most of our pressures, most of our hurries, and he is a guy that we are going to miss. With that being the case, we still have to step up, next man up, find a way to prevent. We can have Justin Jefferson go off, but we can't afford to have much more than that. Getting to Sam Darnold will be key. I have the utmost confidence that we will stop the run, even though the Vikings traded for Cam Akers again. Not sure if the other running back, Aaron Jones, will be going in this game, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win this game. The Lions are a physical team. They play people tough and hard, and every team that has played the Lions the next week they have lost. And we'll see if the Cowboys do that when they come back, because they're off this week. So even if they come back and win, the Cowboys, that kind of doesn't count because they had a week to rest in between. So I'm going to pick the Lions to win this game. The Patriots, Jacksonville Jaguars, and London, I really don't know. I could see Jacksonville. They just stayed over there. I could see them getting the win, but Jacksonville is probably going to have a fire sale coming up at the trade deadline. This team is terrible. They're terrible. And I could see the coach getting fired. I really don't know, but I'm going to pick the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Patriots, won their first game of the season in an upset. I think it was over the Bengals, and then have lost 5 in a row. So I'm going to say they're going to lose 6 in a row. They're en route to having the first overall pick. The Seattle Seahawks and Atlanta Falcons. The Seahawks are on you're talking about a downward spiral. They have lost 3 in a row. When they faced the Detroit Lions 3 weeks ago, they were 3-0. We beat them. Then they lost 2 times after that. The San Francisco 49ers, they are just not, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Falcons, however, are playing good football. I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to win this game and go to 5-2, and the Seahawks will have lost their 4th in a row, and it's in Atlanta too. I think that's going to be done. The Tennessee Titans, Buffalo Bills, I don't think this is actually going to be a competition. However, it could be. The Titans have the number 1 defense in the NFL, and the Bills just got Amari Cooper. So I think it could be a good game, but I am going to take the Titans to lose this game and the Bills to win this game. The Titans are another team to watch for that fire sale kind of trade deadline situation. So I'm going to take the Bills to win that game. This is not going to be a good game, but it's intriguing because the Bengals are very much in this. If they win this game, they go to 3-2. They got some tough matchups coming up against division opponents soon. And the Browns are another team that's kind of on that fire sale list. They've already traded Amari Cooper. Zadarius Smith is on that list as well. Some of their cornerbacks could be there. And the Bengals, this is probably one of the slowest starts that they've had since Joe has been hurt. Usually we see 0-2, but 2-4, that's going to be tough. Put it in the comments what the Bengals were in Week 7 last year, because I don't remember. I'm going to pick the Bengals to win that game. Texans, Packers. I think both teams are playing really good football. Texans, to me, are the better team. I think they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game and go to 6-1. And I would love that, being a Detroit Lions fan. Help take some pressure off of our guys, especially with the loss of Hutchinson, that they send the Packers to 4-3. So I'm going to take the Texans to win this game. It's at Lambeau Field. I still take the Texans to win this game if they perform like we know they can do. The Dolphins and Colts. I'm going to take the Colts to win this game. Tua is not back as far as I know. Joe Flacco is good for an interception every game, but he's also good. He can help you win. I don't think Anthony Richardson is back this week. He could be practicing or something like that, but even no matter who plays this game, if Flacco plays, I know they win, but I still think they win anyway. I think the Colts are going to go to 4-3. Dolphins are going to drop to 2-4. Who would have ever thought coming off the season? Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because the Dolphins kind of failed. They went from first place to getting beat down the last game of the season to lose the division and not go to the playoffs. It's like crazy. So what a fall that team has had. The Eagles and Giants, speaking of falling, the Eagles falling too. I think the Giants, man, they're like one of them teams that just won't go away. If their offense can match their defense, they'd lead the NFL in sacks going into week 7. I think they can win this game. I'm not sure they do, though. I would love to see a Giants upset. I would really love that, to see a Giants upset, but I'm going to pick the Eagles to win that game. They got Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown back, Saquon Barkley playing his old team. So that's going to be a good one, though. Make sure you can watch that one. The Raiders and Rams, both teams are kind of a dumpster fire right now, but I think the Raiders are worse. I think the Rams got hit with the injury bug. The Raiders are just a bad organization at this point. Traded away Devontae Adams. You've got the coaching situation over there. Is Antonio Pierce going to be the coach next year? Just they don't know what they're doing at quarterback. I'm going to take the Rams to win this game. Panthers, Commanders, that's easy work. I think the Commanders win this game. The Panthers are not a good football team. They put in Andy Dalton and won their first game after that and have not won since. So take that, Andy Dalton, and we're trying to win. Okay, you might as well put in Bryce Young at this point, get a kid some experience. Chiefs, 49ers. This one's going to be fun. Levi Stadium, fantastic venue. Had a great time when I was there. Cannot stand the 49ers. Chiefs have been playing barely ball. They barely been winning. The refs have been helping them out. I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this game. I'm just going to pick them until they lose. And plus, I can't stand the 49ers. So I think the Chiefs win this game. Jets and Steelers. This one's going to be good. All the fanfare is going to be on Devontae Adams playing and Aaron Rodgers. And just don't make me throw up. The Steelers, not sure if Justin Fields is starting or not. This is going to be good. Both offenses have been struggling. But Garrett Wilson came alive last week, put up a bunch of yards. Devontae, I'm going to take the Jets. The Steelers got a problem on offense. I'm going to take the Jets to win that game. Ravens, Buccaneers. This one's going to be good too. 2-4-2 teams. This is at Raymond James. This one's going to be good. I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens, even though it makes me throw up a little in my mouth. The Baltimore Ravens, I think, are going to win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs can pull it off. What's the temperature? 82? I wouldn't be surprised. Bucs play physical football. The only team this year to beat the Detroit Lions, but that's because we couldn't score in the red zone. The Chargers and Cardinals. I think the Cardinals win this game. I do. I don't know who's out for the Cardinals. I'm sorry. The Chargers win this game. I don't know who's out for the Cardinals and the Chargers, but I think the Chargers win this game. They're like hanging in there. 4-2 is way much better than 3-3. I wonder if the Chargers, if they don't win another game and they're 3-, if they don't win another game before the trade deadline, that only puts them at 3-5. So I think that they will not. I think anybody, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, are off the table. And that is the week. So those are my picks for the week. I think it's going to be some good football. It's been some good games this year, some good storylines, and some good matchups. And we're going to see it again in week 7. A lot of stuff going on. I can't wait to watch the Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings. Whoever win that game will be in first place in the NFC North, and I also think will be the best team in the National Football League. According to the NFL Power Rankings, which is a video I meant to do as well, the The Minnesota Vikings are first. The Kansas City Chiefs are second. So if the Detroit Lions beat the Minnesota Vikings and even if the Kansas City Chiefs win, we got to be the best team in the NFL. And I agree with that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Sorry, it's been 8 days since my last video, but it's just been a lot going on. And of course, with the injury to Hutch, kind of was out of it the last 2 days, and it's still kind of sinking in, man, that he's out for the season and the way the injury happened. So sucks, man. But again, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here making content, whether people watch or not. I will catch you guys in the next video.